What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Should have like and sub, and let's get into this. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is the game that keeps on giving. Gave me my first viral moment when we saw their Joker release, and I absolutely knew it was going to be like this.
Hello, Batman. I'm non-binary now.
Such a flashback. And now, we heard about Mrs.Freeze, and we knew it just wouldn't be like his wife, Nora Freeze, turned into what happened to Victor. No, we knew it was going to be... Let's just let them tell you what it is. So Rocksteady reveals Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League. Mrs. Freeze is a lesbian named Victoria Frias. And let's see, this is their own... It's... You can't write this shit. Like we were making fun of it to be parody, and that non-binary Joker is exactly what it ended up being. Twinkie, lazy-eyed Joker who made a bunch of homoerotic jokes to everyone. Not Joker that we would know and love in most worlds. No, it's exactly what we thought. And of course, they couldn't just give us a badass Mr. Freeze. It has to be this. So, nice to meet you. For season 2, we're unveiling our new addition to the Suicide Squad, Mrs. Freeze. So here we go. Victoria Frias is an ice-cold, self-sufficient survivalist who has watched her Elseworld turn into ice as Brainiac's invasion took hold. By the time we meet her in season 2, she has spent the last years as the last holdout of her dying planet, unwilling to leave her cryogenically frozen wife behind. But after being recruited by the squad, she may have the chance to save her and unleash icy hell. Oh, Jesus. Mrs. Freeze is bringing some much needed expertise to the squad in the form of her freeze tech. The primary way she utilizes her inventions is through her traversal, which incorporates a combination of ice, cool control, and super smooth sliding that makes for a fast-paced, dynamic, and totally unique transversal kit, which actually sounds pretty cool. If you could ever do that, like if it looked exactly like that and they actually make that do, hey, that might be good in another game for like Iceman or something else, preferably the straight version of him. Mrs. Freeze's primary traversal ability is the ice path. Whether used in the air or on the ground, this ability gives her complete freedom of movement. I mean, sounds all well and good, except unfortunately we know what world this in. And let's go to specifically Hell Freezes Over. So one of the big additions in season 2 is the new frozen Elseworld to explore. You'll find a few familiar sights. The skull ship in the sky and Brainiac's forces are everywhere trying to take over. But this iced over Elseworld is full of surprises once you break through the permafrost. The world you'll discover is the result of a final act of sabotage by Mrs. Freeze. Once she realized the fight against Brainiac on her home world was unwinnable, she hatched a plan to destroy the Kolion terraformers, sending the entire planet into an ice age. These Arctic conditions have frozen Metropolis solid, leading to a radically different landscape, both in terms of appearance and physical layout. The new ice age has brought such mayhem on the planet that pools of lava have burst from the ground, adding additional hazards, because that's how ice ages work. The ruins of this epic battle between Mrs. Freeze and Brainiac can be seen littered through... I have to go back to that. Why the fuck would there be The new ice age has wrought such mayhem on the planet that pools of lava have burst from the ground. But would they not then be frozen? Because in the ice age, there was like a year of ice, multiple miles of ice shelf. How would the lava get through the... No, it's fine. It's just a game. Mr. Freeze and Brainiac can be seen littered throughout this world with machines of war strewn over the city and several landmarks transformed by the aftermath of the conflict. I don't think this is going to do anyone any good because as shown in the last 24 hours, the concurrent player base is 314 people. And that's on top of the fact that they're basically announced that they're only getting bare bones support going forward. And even then they said that it's going to launch earlier and it's just bare bones support. And all of this comes on the fact that we just gave the game out. They just gave the game out for free on the 16th and 17th for Prime, and still Still, in those 24 hours, it hasn't even breached over 400. So, hey, maybe Lesbian Mrs. Freeze will get everyone to start playing the game. I don't think so, though. Anyway, let me know, did you get, just for shits and giggles, did you get the free download of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League from Amazon Prime for Prime Day? Or, like me, did you just ignore it and laugh? And now you're laughing at Lesbian Mrs. Freeze, and then God knows it's probably the last story we hear about this, because there's no more characters coming out and they're stopping all their support and they don't even have 400 people playing their game. So, oof. Let me know what you think of this. Be sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And
Well, bye.